Hi there, I'm Olive Von Topp, burlesque performer and empowerment coach, and I'm a recovering perfectionist. So perhaps like many of you, I used to have a really unloving relationship with myself. I used to think that my needs weren't as important as everyone else's, that I needed to be perfect in order to be loved, and that I needed to be productive in order to be worthy. And it was really impacting my life. And then I realized if I wanted to make changes to my life, I needed to make changes to my relationship with myself. So fast forward many, many years, and I'm, working as a burlesque performer and empowerment coach, helping folks to reestablish loving relationships with themselves so they can love their lives. Because, goals are fantastic, and it's a big part of what I do with clients and making, action items to reach those goals. But if you don't love yourself, then those actions, those changes, they're not lasting. Because the thing is, the person who doesn't love themselves, the one who thinks that they're not worthy, that thinks they're not enough, is the one who's driving the bus. The decisions that they're making in their lives are based on not feeling like they're enough, needing to feel more love, needing to get validation, needing to feel, to people please, whatever it is. And so until that relationship is healed, those changes are really hard to make and sustain. So that's why I work with folks to change their relationships with themselves. And that's why I created a resource that's super easy to get started on changing that relationship with yourself. I'm not saying it's easy or that it's going to happen overnight, but you can start right now. You can start changing your relationship with yourself. I feel like an infomercial, but you can start changing your relationship with yourself, and therefore can start changing your life. So I've made this free resource. It's 3 simple steps that you can get started today. 3 payments of $5.99. No, I'm just kidding. It's free. So that you can really get started on, figuring out these thoughts that are, driving the bus. Where are these thoughts coming from? I mean, I can tell you where they're coming from. They're coming from a society that has literally capitalized on creating insecurities in us to tell us we're not enough. You're not enough because you don't look like this. You're not worthy because you don't act like this. You're not this kind of mom. You're not this kind of partner. But here's some shit that you can buy that'll maybe make you feel better. That'll maybe make you be enough. So this has been ingrained in us for a long time, and it is covert. It is there. It is in our brains, but we can change that. So first step is just becoming aware of it. And then working towards new thoughts that are going to create this more loving relationship with yourself, rewiring that go-to thought so that they rewire to thoughts like, I'm enough. My needs are just as important as anyone else's. I'm not responsible for other people's feelings, etc., etc. So get started today. If you want to start changing your life, start changing your relationship with yourself, and you don't know how to do that, let me show you. 3 easy steps. Super simple. Might take some time, but super simple, and you will start noticing changes right away. I swears. So download the link below. I want you to go down and click on that link and get started on loving yourself some more.